show you how to do the field strip on the Walther P22 pistol. It's a pretty good little gun. I just got it about 2 weeks ago. The other day, ran about 100 rounds. I didn't really have any problems. First thing you want to do, obviously, is take out the magazine. The magazine, you push this little button down underneath the trigger, and it pops right out. The next thing you have to do, which I'm not really a fan of, is on the front of the trigger, it has this little tiny plastic button. I'm not sure if you can see it. But you want to take your fingernail, you want to push down on one side, push down the other side. It'll go down about a ½ inch, as you can see right there. That basically releases the slide. You grab the slide, pull back, lift up, and then come forward slowly. If you let it go too fast, the spring and the guide rod is just going to pop right out. Slide came off, and the spring and the guide rod comes right out. And that's pretty much it to take it apart. That's all it is. And then you clean it up, oil it, all that good stuff. And then to put it back together, this is the challenging part. They give you a little tiny tool. It's a little guide rod tool. I don't know. I don't think they put a lot of thought into this gun when they made it for field stripping. It's a little bit difficult. You shouldn't really need a tool, in my opinion, because if you lose this tool, you know, you're pretty much screwed. There's a modification I know for a fact where you can spread open the spring, and you don't need this tool, but I'm not going to mess around with the spring and mess up the gun that I just got. I mean, maybe down the line when I'm a little bit more comfortable, I'll do that. Put it back together, you put the guide rod in the spring, right back in the hole you got it from. Then you get the barrel, you line up the bottom of the barrel with the spring, just a little bit, you don't even put it in a lot. Then you get that little special tool, which they insist on you using, and you get that little special tool, you line it up through the bottom, through the spring. It's a little bit tricky at first. And it basically, all it does is it basically makes the guide rod longer. It just helps it so you can put it back together without the spring moving around. Once that's in, pull the slide back, the tool will fall out. Whoops. Slide it back. The first time I did this, it didn't slide back and I couldn't get it to lock, and I kept thinking, what the heck is wrong? And that's what just happened right there. Occasionally this little button, it'll go up sometimes, this little release. So make sure the release is fully down, otherwise that'll happen. And then once it's up, you push it forward, put the little clip up, put your magazine back in, release the trigger. Now let's check it out. Good to go. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's a good little gun. For the money, it really is not a bad shooting gun.